Welcome back, everybody. This is Old Guy Can't Game, and we are going to jump into another episode of Timberborn. So let's get into this. All right, looks like OBS is playing nice. Anyway, when we last left, I think we had just built our first zipline stations. So hopefully we can keep that going. All right. So yeah, we have our first zip lines here. Just a short little one. Go from one side of the river to the other. Now, we need to start planning where we want our next one. I'm thinking we are eventually going to want one up here. So I would like to put a forester up here and start building or start harvesting more trees up here. Again, we're falling behind on our tree production. What are these? Chestnuts. We don't have chestnuts yet. All right. We also need more beds, it looks like. So let's go ahead and get the beavers rolling. This one here just gets the beavers from the living areas here to the other side of the river, though, for now. Which is good. I think we also want one. No, we don't really need one down here. All the warehouses are right there. We might want one over here. So I think we're going to build more farms over here. And we'll see how that works out for us. So we are not behind on food, but we could use more, that's for sure. All right, we'll have sap in a few days, or pine resin. We got chestnuts and maple. The oak we're harvesting. These we're harvesting over here. Oh, we're in the middle of a drought as well. I wasn't paying attention to that. Excuse me. So yeah, I think this is our next stop up here. If we were to build a station, like right there. I think we're close enough. Yeah. And then we'll need a station back this way. Probably right here somewhere. The other thing is with this station here is, actually I don't think I am going to plant trees up here. This is where our earth recultivator is going to go. It's somewhere up here. And then kind of want to get, oh, I do want to build one, at least one of those. And then these, I don't know how to use these yet, what they're for. We need 500 and 600. All right. $344 logs. They're big, they're heavy, they're wood. Let's do a little bit more housing. Put that one there, that one there. We can put a single like right there. Just slowly start stacking up our housing here for the fun of it. Okay, that's built. Not useful yet, but it will be. This one here we will need pylons for. So we need to plan where we're going to put our pylons. Though, we could step, twisty stair. Kind of want to build over this way. Flip. These are less material intensive. What I would like to do over here is wouldn't mind coming up and starting this upper dam project. I think we were to come in and levee right there. Nope, those are dams. Don't do that. Dork. Although I kind of like that idea. That's kind of fun. Never mind. I have an idea. This is dumb. Okay. And then we will how do we want to go about this? We need a double. Which we have. Two, three, four. All right. So now we need to be able to get down there. And to do that, we can do this. And this will start our step dam. And we can connect up all, well, kind of. Kind of. What do we need there? Oh, we need treated planks. We need a treated plank thingy. Need 800 science. I put that, they got it. It's all good. It's all good, dog. You know what? Let's nuke that for now. And we will do that. That. And pathificate. Now, do we want to put another one of these right here? That is the question of the day. So I think we're going to put a dam across here. And then when we get explosives going, we can blast a channel or start blasting channels. I wouldn't mind. Well, we're going to have to go. Way in the deep down. Alright, let's do this. Excuse me. I think we want to go over here. I actually didn't need to do any of that. Like that. Like that. We're gonna need more scrap metal eventually. And so we might as well have access over here. And then we'll want to span this. Just out of curiosity, exactly how big is that? I were to put that right there. We could jump that. How big is the overhang? Same. Requires metal, blocks, or metal, planks, and logs. Planks and logs. It's actually better use of our resources. Because what I'd like to do is set up one of these and like put it over here. I don't think I even need beavers in there. I might need 4 in there, actually. Anyway, when we do that, we're at 500. What did we need for the pylons? 500. All right. If we were to add connection, that won't just stretch out and show me. How much was the pylon? 500. Okay. I think we're going to need one there. Probably there. And then station out here. And then we will add connection. There, there, and there. That will get us up here. This scrap metal is not going to last forever. As a matter of fact, we need more scrap metalification going. We are also about out of planks. It's only 160? Alright. I see you. And gears are okay on. Let's get both of these going. Everybody's hurt. We are a couple days away from having any more adult beavers. All right. At least they can take the zip line up to here at least. Let's get these built. That one. That one. That one. And that. There we go. So we've got the blocks. We have the gears. Planks are going to be, we're going to be running behind on. Paper rolling? We don't need any more paper right now. Metal blocks. I think we want to keep those rolling out. Let's do one less hauler. That way we can get our planks going again. Yeah, we got our blocks and gears. I'd put one over here, but this is going to run out. Well, it's not going to run out soon, but actually I might still put one over here because I might want to access that mine eventually. There we go. We have one open job. Of course, if you guys would go to the doctor. Do I need more medical beds? Is that what you're trying to tell me? We'll put one here. Because we can. Because we can. All right. Got pine resin now. How much should we need for the plank, the treated lumber? 800. Excuse me. We need to get to work on whatchamacallit, on bots as well. Those are going to come in handy once we really start pushing. Right, we had a couple grow up. Still short 2. Those are being produced. All right. So far, we just have a linear zip line. We don't have any branching going on yet. Maybe I do want to build one over here. If I were to put... pylon there. Oh, you can only go 2. That's so lame. All right. That's the one thing, the tubes for the iron teeth have it way over these over the zip lines, because with the tube stations you can go up to 6 or 4 or 5 tubes out of a station, which is pretty cool. Whereas this is 1 in and 1 out, and you can't drop in another zip line. But maybe that's what this is for. Disconnects a path on demand. Nope. Never mind. Not what that's for. We will keep this rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Trying to figure out the best way. It might be best to shoot bad water that direction. Which means we'll have to blast down a minimum of 3 levels. Probably 4. Yeah. But, anyway. They're just slowly working their way through all this, I guess. Really need to get the science going. Alright, we have chestnuts. We need chestnut storage. Let's do this number. Something. Like that. And blueberries are full. Let's high priority, high priority, high priority, and high priority. Let's chestnuts. Roasted chestnuts. Where are they at? Right there. And blueberries. And what else do we need that would be useful right now? Maybe just more blueberries. Maybe just more blueberries. Maybe we put a harvester up here. And they can come get these blueberries. Because why not? We have the guys. Guys. Do that. Slow and steady on the... Get that back up to full. That's full. Let's also build another. Grill. We're going to put that there. I don't know if I necessarily like that there. I think that's where we're going to put it. Alright, let's... Chestnuts. High priority. Let's go. Let's get some more food for the beeves. And we're at 98. There we go. Should get somebody in there, get them cooking. A little more food for the beavers. Now, I prioritize that. Let's fill up our blueberries. Worst case scenario is always try to have as many blueberries as possible. So easy way over? Not really. Yeah, so he's at least he's making use of that. All right. What do you mean? Nothing to do in range. Oh, it's a lumberjack. Dork. Pause that. High priority this guy. Go get those blueberries. Blueberries. We producing syrup yet? I don't see any. Yeah, those are my maple syrup holders. Alright. I need more carrot storage as they start eating chestnuts and potatoes. What are these over here? Those oak? Yeah. Next one is probably gonna be a bad tide, I'm thinking. Hopefully we can get that squared away. And then we're keeping pace, sort of, with our scrap metal, with what we're producing. And I'd like to cap these. But first, I need that treated lumber factory going. Which I'll probably put right here. How big is that? Not that big at all. Let's shove it right there. Right there. As soon as we get 800. And then, oh, look at that. That's just fun. That's the reason why I did this. Oops. It's because I knew it would do this. Is it useful? No. But it makes me laugh. If I were to crank that up a little bit. There we go. Now we're flowing water through there, and that looks kind of neat. All right. Oh, we have 6 unemployed beavers now. Making Grilled chestnuts. I think we need another science hut. I prioritize this one. We could put the cultivator here as well, but I kind of like having it up high. Wish there was a geothermal back here. That would be handy. What do we have for this? Metal blocks, planks, large pile of scrap metal, logs, more logs, planks. All right. We could fill these little reservoirs here with water as well. Just sounding like an idea. Let's do this. And water dump. We can green this whole backside here then. And we can do the same over here. There. And what that will do is it's going to open up a ton of farmland and tree land. Water dump. Oh, not pump. Dump. There we go. We'll fill up those two little ponds. And that will be slow and steady. Water, how are we doing? 1,300. Food, we are crushing it now. We need more carrot storage. Can we get on? We can. All right. Let's put rotate. There we go. Let's make you some flower seeds. Dandelions, no. So let's make you explosives. And then we can let's do a couple more tiny storages there. Right. You will be explosives as well. And explosives as well. Okay. Then we will do this number. We will do pathway. Like so. Although I think we want to lose that one. And then path that way. So we'll come all the way down to right there. And we will drop in. Storage. Storage. You're going to be carrots. More carrots. There we go. And then maybe we put in another rooftop. Another rooftop bar. How are we looking on blueberries? Still harvesting those. Those are all harvested up for right now. Lumber, we are looking good. We need more housing yet again. Let's do those two right there. Let's do that right there. You more blueberries just because. All right. Now our antidotes are full. We don't need the herbologist right now. Ooh, we have enough to get this going now. We put that right there. And then we can put small pile, small pile, small pile. On this one, treated planks, and treated planks. Oh, and I haven't been monitoring this situation back here. Look at that. Very good, guys. I think I want to throw just a giant potato farm right here. Really looking forward to seeing this get filled all the way up. That'll be good. Where can you reach? You can reach all the way back here. Let's get... Nope. Let's get... Okay, where are we looking at? Right here. So if we start from that corner, come here, up, and over. So start here and fill in. That's what we want to do. One, two. All right, get those. All right. Why'd I leave that open? Well, because we are going to do one of these. And we need... Oh, we got a pylon right here. I think should be able to reach that. Add connection to there, and then to there. There we go. Oh wow, been going 55 minutes. All right, I'm just filling up. Let's get getting that going, and we'll get this going. And we are getting our planks going. Yay, us. Which means that little spiral should be built. Yep. I have a little tiny bit of dead space back here. Be funny to build a spiral down into it. Or even just a ladder. I don't know. Don't know. Anyway, let's get this built over here. And then we will build a farmhouse. Rotate. Yes. And then we will build potatoes. Where are... Just gonna do potatoes. And that will start us toward getting more potato foods. We need more beds. We are out of beds. We need to get bots. We need lots of things. Holy cow. That we are just waiting on planks for. How many you got in there? 2. All right. All right. We'll let it slide. I think we're gonna need another power wheel though. We were to build there, and levee. And then we can shove in. Let's get this one built first. Nerds. Followed by shaft, shaft. That one. And then that one. All right. And then that can go right there with another levee. Actually, maybe we'll do a dam. Let it flow a little. Really don't want you guys getting trapped back there. Might not have a choice though. What if we were to do that? We will power wheel that thing in. All right. Oops. There we go. Let's pause you for a moment. Pause you for a moment. We will keep making planks using our wheel of shame here. What is that? Scrap metal. Okay. Slowly filling up back here. So no matter what, we'll have this food source. That is highest priority. We can get this done. That would be great. And that will help fill this up too, because then the water haulers can come flying in with their buckets of water. Come on, you guys can do it. We are slowly producing planks. Go, come on. Should be on the way. 1. And 2. Boom. Things are looking good. Building's unstaffed. Come on now. Do. Can do stairs up right there. Kind of like so. And then do that. Kind of like so. Get this one going. So a priority on that. Something like that. We'll worry about the rest of that later. But I think these guys would like to have a porch up here. We'll do that. We will do a regular house. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot to rotate. There we go. Could do this. How much does this take? That's 12. It's more efficient on the wood. Fit in. We can't stack these, can we? But we can build platforms over them. Well, I think when we come back, we might do a time jump. Right now, it's just a matter of building population, making sure our food is sustainable, which right now we're doing great. Yeah, and farming science right now as well. Other thing would be to pause you. The other thing to do would be maybe like I said, we're focused on getting this going over here. Once we get the potatoes rolling, we should be good. Actually flooding. Probably because we're up a level. It won't matter because our potatoes are up a level, so that's fine. If it floods, it floods. But yeah, at this point, I feel pretty good about where everything is at. Starting to get our network of zip lines going. A little bit more water. Or that half a level, that should fill it up. There we go. Keep everything green. We got this little bitty dam up here still. Metal. The metal. Still need 4,000 there. Bot assembler is 750. Bot factory is 500. Refinery, which we need for that catalyst or whatever. And then that makes bots. I think we're going to put the bot factory over here. I actually like that idea. Okay. So future plans, spot factory over here. So we can run it off this geothermal. And then we might do something dumb with that geothermal then too. I think it would be, excuse me, hilarious to bring power from there all the way back over to here. That would be silly and inefficient, but hilarious. So I think we could tap off of right there. We could come out. Step up. And just come up the side of that mountain there. Yeah. Which means we're going to need platforms. Or these overhang things. So if we were to do one, like let's say right there. Oh, this is going to be hilarious. The more I do this, the more I'm liking this dumb idea. I don't think the zip line will be in the way. Yeah, if we go like right there. There or there. Probably there. And we could build that there. Vertical shaft up to it. Bring the shafts over. Vertical shaft. Vertical shaft. Come over this way. Yeah, feel right there. No. There. I think that's our level right there. Nope, up one. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. Anyway, if you have liked what you have seen, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Uh-oh. Yeah, open up the floodgates. Let's let that out. Enough to raise that to empty this. Just empty all that. There we go. I'm so bad at keeping an eye on all that. And now, let out a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. That'll do that. 3.5 days left. A little bit more water out this way. down to a half. I'm going to hold that water there for a minute. Yeah, we're going to lose these crops here. Not the worst thing ever, but we need boom boom factory. I think we're going to put that right there. Just something like that. Then we can start making explosives. Water, we are doing okay still. These are doing fine back here. I didn't realize if you're one level above, it would just fill until it overflowed. That's hilarious. At the 2-day point, we will drop this down to a point. Actually, let's do that now. 0.25. Let some water down there, then we'll open this up. We need to get more storage going up here. We are in this here. So if we were to do double gates here, that will hold more water back this way. Is that what I want to do? I think so. Now, we're going to do a single gate line here. All right. Yeah. And this will hold water up here then for a while. All right. Let's open that all the way up. Open it up. You're probably dead. Okay. Again, we could do something silly. Like put a water dump here, but I don't know if that would really do us a whole lot of good. We could do something super silly. Levee and make super reservoir down here. But anyway, that's kind of where we're at right now. I have been Old Guy Can't Game. If you have liked what you have seen today, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you again on Friday with more Timberborn. And I'd like to just thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a terrific day. And bye now.